family in town. If you have like a hat. Oh, your eyes! Holy shit! Bro, right? We need to fire. Good work. On y'all side for sure. Thank you, baby.
Okay, I'm out here because I wanted to demonstrate that Morris Park and the Bronx in general is, despite the 40 or 50 people that are here, not Trump territory. How anyone could take a convicted felon who may be in prison soon with if there is any justice in the justice system, how anyone could think that that individual is fit to run the country as President of the United States is absolutely incredible and just beyond the pale. The idea that a man who has no platform other than hate could be elected president or should be even running for president is remarkable in a truly obscene way. The idea that such an individual, such a real lowlife, could be president is quite alarming.
Okay, so this rally is the Bronx is MAGA rally
Yes.
in Morris Park, and you're here kind of on your own just to provide a protesting voice. You have the opposite opinion.
Correct.
Are you planning to vote for Harris?
I have already.
Okay. What are you hoping for her to achieve? What are your top priorities with Harris?
Well, for number one, to restore civility to the political process, and she has a platform. I mean, besides hating immigrants, what does this other fella have? Besides calling people names who don't agree with him and calling people who don't agree with him the enemy within. Meanwhile, this woman here took part in the January 6th insurrection, and she's running for office.
But explain who you're talking about.
This woman, Tina Ford, whatever her name is. She's running against AOC. I mean, she's got a loud mouth. She's, by her own admission, she has no filter. We already have Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House. We don't need another one like her to be there to gum up the works and prevent Congress from doing its work for the people, to make people more secure and help people deal with the pressures of life in 2024.
So we had Trump as president for 4 years. What's your thought about that period?
Well, at that time, there were many members of his administration who short-circuited some of his most outrageous ideas. But the new plan, Project 2025, he's just going to hire or put into positions of authority people who are lackeys, people who are without any sense of morality, just as he is without a sense of morality. And this idea that tariffs are going to be imposed 20% is only going to make people standing here poorer as they pay more for basic items that are not produced in this country. It's hard to believe, it really is. But I feel good in that the turnout here is not what I would call overwhelming. More underwhelming, I think, is a better choice of a word.
So Trump has pointed out that Project 2025 is not actually his platform. It was something that was put out by the Heritage Foundation. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, most of the document was created by former members of his administration. So, I mean, Trump wouldn't lie now, would he? Obviously, this is just an attempt to get away from all the bad publicity that's been surrounding that document, the agenda for 2025. The man lies as you and I breathe. He's just not fit to be president, period.
Do you have any thoughts about, so this is a rally in the Bronx. It's specifically about the Bronx. We have some Bronx candidates here who are on the Republican ticket. And so do you have any thoughts about what it will mean for the Bronx specifically if either Trump or Harris is elected?
Well, on the federal level, we've seen in the past that Trump rewards red states and penalizes blue states. So I think we can find more of that in the offing. Because if you're not for him, you're an enemy. You're the enemy within, and that really does have strong echoes of Nazism. I mean, the Madison Square Garden rally, the only thing missing were the swastikas, with the venom that was passed out against immigrants and against people who, frankly, are not white. If he wanted to know why, he famously said, well, why are people coming from these shithole countries? That's code for countries that are populated by black and brown people. He wanted to know why we don't get immigrants from Northern Europe. You know why? Because people in Northern Europe are protected. They have a good social system that protects them from the corporate greed. And that's why they're staying where they are. Another factor to keep in mind is that many of the Central American countries, the turmoil that's there, the poverty that's there, is a result of prior United States actions. We basically, the corporations, the United Fruit, etc., the big fruit companies, made Central America a plantation. And that's contributed mightily to the exodus of people from those areas. Of course, they can't make a living. If you're starving, you'll try anything to feed your family.
So, before I leave you, is there, when you're trying to make this case to undecided voters, maybe people who are leaning toward Trump, is there a top point that you make to them to try to change their mind or convince them to vote for Harris?
Well, I mean, I don't know about a top point. There are so many points. But people tend to vote according to their pocketbook. So I think this idea of imposing large tariffs, if people could be made to understand that this is going to cost them more money in the long run, perhaps they would see the light.
All right. Thank you very much for talking with me.
You're very welcome.
Your sign. Let me get your sign so people can see what your protest is here.
Should be noted that Ms. Forte was a cheerleader for the insurrectionists on January 6th. Okay? And her defense is that she wasn't arrested, which is a pretty piss poor defense in my book.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Because I never know where anything is.
I got free shirts! Free shirts! Large. I got free shirts! Never.
find them, they gotta keep them. Where'd that come from? I want just XL.
Extra large?
Extra large. Okay, great. This one's a medium, yeah. Chunk a piece. Last two left. Extra large.
Where's banana? Welcome! Welcome!
Justin, did you walk here? Did you walk here? Did you walk here?
Oh, you know free stuff in the office. I'll show you. Yeah, free over there.
Later.
So much fun. Oh my God.
I did a video.
Take a video on TikTok. We got free stuff in the office too.
But we're here before.